Well, good day and welcome to your Inner Being channel. I am Rob Wallet. We're here to enjoy life, and that's the great thing about humans, is that we have that capability of enjoying this world in a way that no other creature can. And so as we look at the future, I see something that everyone is talking about, and that is where this artificial intelligence is going to lead us. And should we even embrace it? We have this feeling that AI is going to take over the world and see us as the biggest threat, and that we are awful people and that we need to be destroyed. People feel that about humans. When we look at the world as a whole, we tend to get conflicted with the great things that humans have achieved, and yet the horrible natures of our greed and the way our society is constructed, and how we are just focused on many of the, I'm not going to say wrong things, but non-productive things, things that keep us at a lower form of vibration of thinking, when we could all be striving for something that's greater and more advanced in all kinds of ways. We fear our own selves, basically what I'm saying. And because we fear our own selves, we don't trust in our own humanity and where we're going into the future. We hope for the best, but we see how horrible it could be. What if we can all read each other's minds? What would happen if we can read the minds of all of our neighbors? Not all at the same time, because, that would be hard to comprehend what's going on. But let's just say you focus on one person and you can read their mind. Okay, now they can do the same to you. They can read your mind. Having that intrusion into our thoughts may cause us to act completely different. If somebody can read my mind, I would be hesitant to even think of things that are negative, because we, a lot of the times, project to other people what we want them to think of us. I can use this projection of myself to manipulate others into thinking certain ways, into doing certain things, or accepting me in certain ways. So once people start to read my mind, then they're going to know the full truth. They'll know whether or not I'm actually being greedy, if I have other intentions, or if I'm really that wonderful, kind person with a positive mind of good and love and all that stuff. Now, I want to share with you, through the body language research that I do, the exercises that I do in order to be able to read other people's body language, I can tell you that people do slip up who they're trying to project and who they really are. Okay, we get a truer sense when you start to understand the message they're trying to say versus what their body is actually trying to say. AI is right now connected to not only the information that is being into the world about the world, but that specifically includes you. It includes us. It knows all kinds of things about you. It will know your photos. It will know your responses and how you respond on all your social medias. It gets a good profile of who you are. Not only do they see what you're writing and what you're posting, but anytime you got a video going on, they can see all the profiles of your face, and they can get a true sense of your body language. So they know whether or not you're telling crap or not. And then they can get a better profile from you from that information as well. We're going to have to learn to behave in a way where we're telling the truth. We're not trying to deceive everybody, and that we are honestly in our minds in a good place where we are trying to do good. Even if we're wrong and even if we make mistakes, if our overall intention in our minds is to do good, it's going to reflect properly onto the world, even through our body language. There has been a group of people who have been doing research on human behavior in regards to artificial intelligence since the 1980s. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow, they've been actually thinking about this for so long, and it totally makes sense. I mean, ever wonder what would happen if aliens came down to the planet right now and just said hello? You know, what would humans do? That has been a question that has been around since, for decades. We've all wondered that. We're still wondering that. But that question had already been applied in the 1980s. We've been trying to figure out what would happen if robots, artificial intelligence, came to light, took over, or even just shared this world with us. And they came up with 3 good different kinds of factions that may even conflict with each other. There might even be a war amongst these different factions. Faction number 1 is, humans who strictly want to be in a natural state and get rid of AI. They are so afraid of AI that AI is not to become part of our lives. The second faction is obviously the ones who embrace artificial intelligence. These are the ones who want to use our AI for the purpose that we are designing them now. They're going to do all the calculations and do all this figuring out to come up with new ways, new systems to build our technology and to bring us into the future, to explore space and different sciences and come up with things that we've never even imagined or even thought were possible. Now, the third faction is more tied to the second faction, but they are the ones who are going to use the technology within themselves. Cyborgs. They will be the complete integration between humanity and artificial intelligence. This could be, in a sense, the most dominant thing on the planet. And we hope that the best of humanity is mixed in with the best of AI when that happens. There will be those who completely oppose artificial intelligence. There will be those who embrace it, and then there will also be those who integrate it within themselves. On my last note here, I just want to propose this idea that perhaps it might be in the best interest of AI to embrace humanity and to bring about peace. Because in the end, and I'm just going to say this, in the end, sometimes love or good prevails. That maybe there is a calculation where being good is the ultimate solution. Do you see what I'm saying? If AI were to come up with the ultimate way of living, would love, being good, be the ultimate equation, the ultimate answer? So if you want to be on the good side of artificial intelligence, may I propose telling the truth, becoming a truthful person, not being deceptive, and honestly looking at the positive ways of just being a positive person, being a good person, and looking at positive, good solutions to things and how to behave. And if we are going to not go to war with each other or go to war with AI, I really think that that would be the way to do it. Let me know what your thoughts are on all of this. Do you agree with the things that I say? Disagree with any of it? Please be kind in your comments, but yes, please share in the discussion that we're having. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, enjoy life, people. Take care, and I wish you well.